Welcome to Pitbull Stadium. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the FIU Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Before the game, the Panthers head coach was able to tell me, he told me that this is a moment he has been waiting for his whole life, coming back to coach at his alma mater, and being a coach that can bring them back to national relevance. They just missed the playoff picture last year. They have got to get back in that conversation. He said, I can't wait to build this place into what I believe it can be, something special, and it all starts here today. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. We have waited patiently and sometimes impatiently, and the moment is finally here. Time to kick off a new season. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Quick give. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. They found some success on the recruiting trail, got a top 25 class. Now the question is, what can they do with it?
It's a top 25 class. It's not littered with a bunch of five-star blue-chip prospects. They've got guys they feel like they can develop down the road. But, David, the big question is, how long is it going to take?
Yeah, and sometimes when you get that top 25 class, you also found some diamonds in the rough. And then some guys that have some potential that get developed. So, interested to see how they do in developing these guys.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Long way to go on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. There's a better play there by the defense.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Now on the move. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
First carry of the season. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The corners are walked up tight. Might as well run him again. Snowed under by the defense.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
From the gun, wants to pass. Not just a first down, he wants a touchdown. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Got out of trouble and throws. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
To the back. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. It gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Tight end now in motion. Handoff again. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Works his way forward, has enough for the first down. Ball spotted at the 32.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Trying the left side. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Tells to fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Third and long coming up. Gets the back moving. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for space. It's Lewis. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Still looking. He's going to fire to the left. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And so far, he looks a little bit rattled at the quarterback spot. Just not settled in, not fully comfortable. And you got to say the defense has done good, and they have taken away what they've wanted to do so far. But he's got to find some answers in this offense. Find some guys, find some matchups that he wants to exploit.
Left side is Lewis. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Scoreless as we head into the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Defense in press coverage. Wants to go up top on second down. He's going to take off. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up 1 on the play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
They kick it away on 4th down. Looks it in. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes.
Into the secondary on the right. The 20. Touchdown, Panthers. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going. But moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
They want to run this quarterback. Runs for the tackle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. Quarterback keeper. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
Second and long here. Sends it back in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Pass to 45. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10.
Return. Booster. Go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Using his legs, it's raining. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback will keep it. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. And he's in. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets to give. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Escapes the pressure going right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lee. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Rush right in his face. Back's got it on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains and the screen pass is effective. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now from inside the red zone. Unloads to the wideout. Give him 6. Touchdown, Panthers! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. On the move. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. And he's still running after the move. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass on second down. He'll pull it down. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. Corner's going to give them room. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports Studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Eastern Michigan taking on the Houston Cougars. And it's Eastern Michigan looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Motion from the back. Out wide left, it's Lewis. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turn wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right side, it's Ford. Turns it on in midfield. Snags it, and there's running room. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
Will, you're trailing in the game. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running is able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
DB's right up on the receivers. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Quarterback keeps it. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. See some running room. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The handoff. Makes him talk to the hand. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They've been running it, but now the pass. Under pressure. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Fires left. He's got it. First down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Keeps it on the ground. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
A shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Panther! And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. On the move. He turns it loose to the left. Makes a deep grab. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Hands it off on the counter. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season. It's now 2nd and 10. Out wide right, it's Ford. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
In offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. This is a designed run. Got the first down. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. They'll snap it on 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Just going to keep it after the snap. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Gets the back moving. He breaks a tackle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense is aggressive on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far today, and they're still on the field. That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. An 84-yard drive there, and he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. He's past the marker. Flying down the left side. At the 20. Touchdown, FIU. They move on top here in the fourth.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He's going to run it. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Second down to the air. Extending the play. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long.
Here we go. Ready? Last turn. Return.
Sends it back in motion.
Ready, go.
On the move. Tackled way behind the line. It'll be a loss of 7. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Defense not showing press coverage. Needs it here on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. It's Lewis. Defense all over him.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now. And this is a big key for us to win this game.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Running inside, it's Lewis. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Ready, ready. 22, Q. Hey, take it. 14-4 plus. 14-4 plus. Go.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
As a coaching staff, you love when your players can go out and execute like that on 4th down multiple times on this drive. This offense right now, they are dialed into the game plan, and they are leaving it all out on the field, trailing in this game.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. They'll send the back in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. And that one's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Looking long. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, ready. 38,
He'll take it himself. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on 4th down does not work.
tell. He trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Turning it on! They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. The give. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Here's a little room there. He'll be dragged down, but not before he's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory.
Well, victory formation is every offensive coordinator's favorite play call as this offense is about to close this game out.